Okay, so my hand doesn't look bad, but I keep putting essential oils on it, but I swear it is. I swear it is. Like, it hurts to move my thumb. Like, I can do this, but I can do this today after working on it for like hella days, and I still can't use my hand or pick anything up with it really, but I keep trying anyways just because you know me. Then, viewer fucking discretion advised. Also, I have playa just leaking out of my eyes, so fucking never mind on that. But viewer discretion advised. I'm going to show you my tummy right now. If you are squeamish or do not like things that are visceral, don't look. Look at that fucking thing. What the hell? I did just put some essential oil on it because that part was all infected, but yeah. So, oh, and then my leg. But it doesn't, you can't tell, but bruise, and then on top of my ankle, and then on the side of my foot. Yeah. Not to mention the two giant blisters on both of my heels from walking deep playa that many times. And it's really not that part that does that to you, honestly. It's because like you'll get the blisters on the bottom of your feet from that, but the ones on the back of your heel, those happen because when you're walking the streets after it rained, which it totally rained for days, those ones are so bumpy that your shoe is kind of going up and down and side to side and all sorts of crazy angles that you're not necessarily aware of, but just because you're just trying to walk, you know. So that's kind of a thing. What was the other thing I was going to tell you guys? I don't know. I'm just trying to be candid because I want you to go to Burning Man. I do. I want you to go. I think that everybody should go, but I can't candy coat what's not candy coatable. You know, I'm not going to put sugar on top of fucking spinach or something. This isn't going to happen. So just know you can get hurt. Oh, and how did I get hurt? So, all right. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I didn't tell you that. My bad. Okay, so how I got hurt was it rained for 2 days, 3 days, whatever, but we were here in line for 2 days of it, and then came in, and then it rained for like a day and a half more, and then the roads, when they finally dried out, everybody who did drive on them or walk on them, the roads get really bumpy and fucked up. So they dry with like really odd angles. Like, I'll actually go take a picture of like some of the playa at some point so you guys can see what I'm talking about, because that's like a whole thing. But okay, so Robbie got me an e-bike because he loves me and he didn't want me to hurt myself this year, and he didn't want me to eat shit this year because he knew that I ate shit like so many times last year within the first day. So he was like, oh, that made it worse. So he was like, okay, well, I'll get you an e-bike with the fat tires, that way you can go through sand. Sick. Thank you, my king. I really appreciate that. Like, thank you. And we dressed it up all cute. We got cute little lights. I unfortunately have never got to turn the lights on or see what it looks like all lit up or anything because this happened. So I got really cute. I went out. I had that day where I was dressed in the leopard print and the mesh top. That day when I got home, I almost was around the corner, and then I'm riding on that bumpy ass road, and I had the assist on one because I used it to get me home because it looked like lightning was striking in the distance, which is why I left. I would have stayed out there way longer, but like I was like, nah, if it's gonna rain, I want to get back before it rains. I didn't want to be in deep playa and then it raining. That would be fucking crazy. So I'm coming back, and the way that the pedal assist goes is every now and then it goes rrr, rrr, like if you like press the pedal, but it also has a throttle. And unfortunately, I went over a bump because there's many of them, and it was a very deep bump, and the bump made my hand turn the throttle, and then the bike launched in the air, and so did I, and I landed like 8-9 feet away. I also landed on my head. Like, I literally landed here, my hand, my tummy, my leg, and then that foot. And I thought my head hit first because of how dizzy I was and how just like out of it I was, but I'm pretty sure because of what it looks like, my stomach or my hand must have like took the brunt of it. I'm not sure. Maybe it was all at the same time. I felt like, if you guys have ever seen Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and he takes that guy and he throws him out the fucking house because he doesn't want him to date the daughter, you know, and he's like, yeah, you know, like, and he launches him. That's what I feel like happened to me. I got launched. So that was brutal as fuck. And was that my fault? Not, I mean, it was, but it wasn't an intentional fault. It was like all I had to do was go on a bump and then the throttle, you know what I mean? So I just want you to be aware that there are dangers here. It's like there's wonderful things too. I do want to see the man burn tonight. I do want to go out a little bit tonight. I am going to still try to make the most out of it. It's not that I have a fear of being alone. I'm alone all the time. I seek being alone all the time. But there was something about being out here, kind of being alone, low-key being rejected by people I wanted to hang out with, and then getting ditched by people who do like me, but they just, you know, it's the burn. So you either are on the same vibe at the same time or you're not, you know, and making plans with people to go do stuff and then realizing it's up to me to go by myself because it's not going to happen, or they've already left, or they're distracted helping someone forever, or it doesn't matter, you know? So, that's been really, really just kind of difficult. It's not the whole being actually alone. It's just that feeling of being in a crowded place and being hella lonely, which if you're in a crowded room and you're hella lonely, you should just go be alone, you know? So that's been difficult. But anyways, I know Robbie wants to come back next year because he didn't get to come this year. And I'm down to try one more time because I know that this place has so much magic and so much good, but it also has so many really, really hard lessons. Like I have playa lung right now really bad. Literally the playa sticks, you know, my hand. This is like what it looks like and what it does. I like go to do something, I'm like, I don't know. It's just, it's like a total, Cooter told me this place, it has a trickster spirit. And I've known it to have a snake deity run this place, but she might be a trickster snake deity. I don't know. I just know that when I'm in the deep playa and I'm walking alone, you don't feel like you're 100% alone, even though you do. You kind of feel like somebody's always just a couple steps right behind you, no matter what. But you turn and then you realize there isn't anybody there. And I was experiencing that. Walk into the temple, which I did in the daytime, which was wild because it's really out there. I walked to super deep playa. I didn't have my phone. I wish I had. To like some pyramid way in the distance, and by the time I got halfway there I was like fuck, but then I was halfway there, so I'm like I'd rather have finished the mission, so I did. And yeah, I don't know, it's a good place but a bad place all at the same time.